it's Chase from ChaseMeChannel Movie Reviews, the show that reviews all the movies that you might want to see. Today I reviewed Captain America. Okay, so what is Captain America all about? Well, obviously it's a comic book movie, and it's set in World War II, where pretty much a little skinny guy wants to be enrolled in the army, but they deny him, and instead they make him a lab rat. That's so he becomes a ultra buff Nazi killing machine. Now this sounds like a really cool movie, but odds are kind of against this movie as well. For instance, this is the 4th comic book movie of the summer. The last Harry Potter came out a week ago and it's still drawing an audience. People might not want to spend a lot of money on 2 movies in a week. And let's face it, these are economically challenging times. And since 50% of comic book movie sales come from foreign nations, and this movie is highly American patriotic, there might be a problem. I mean, really, from their point of view, it's like me going to see Captain Czechoslovakia. This movie was pretty much made to set up the stage for the Avengers, which is another highly anticipated movie coming out. I don't really know what the movie's about. All I know is a bunch of really big superheroes are going to be fighting together, including the Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, and the first Avenger, Captain America. Okay, I'm walking into the theater, ready to see Captain America. Oh my gosh. I think I'm in the right place. I'm ready to see it. Yeah. Let's talk about characters and acting. Okay, so Captain America was played by Chris Evans. You might recognize Chris Evans from the movie Fantastic Four because he also played the Human Torch. When I heard that he was playing Captain America, I was kind of like, WTF. For him, this might be really great. 2 superheroes in one? That's awesome. For us, it sucks. It's just kind of hard to wrap your head around one guy being 2 superheroes. At first, I really didn't know if this character was going anywhere. He really didn't have any personality, really didn't have any humor to him. He was only really patriotic and really boring. But then I kind of started to like the character. He was so passionate about what he did, and it really just tugged on my heartstrings. Overall, his acting was pretty good, and the character was actually pretty well developed. On the other hand, the character Red Skull, the villain, was completely stupid and horribly casted. The character was played by Hugo Weaving. You know, the guy that always has his eyebrows up, kind of like this. It's really hard for me to take this character serious because this is the same villain from the Matrix movies. Everything was realistic in the movie except for the villain that looked like Satan and his henchmen that looked like RoboCops. With all of this in mind, this is why I give casting a 4 out of 10, character development a 5 out of 10, and acting a fair 7 out of 10. Alright, let's talk about action. What you see in the trailer is almost as much action as you see in the real movie. Before the last battle scene, the lack of action in the movie left me with questions like, can this guy really be considered a superhero? And is he even ready to defeat the freaky looking Satan guy? Okay, so now let's talk about comedy. This might be wrong, but he was pretty darn funny when he got beat up as a skinny guy. You need to stop making fun of the US military. Shut up! I found it funny at the time, but now that I look back at it, it's kind of screwed up. The second funny part of the movie is when Captain America is trying to get people to sign up for the army, and some guy in the crowd all of a sudden moons him. Sign this, Captain America! With that said, comedy gets a fair 8 out of 10. Alright, let's talk about scariness. My opinion, not scary at all. The villains were pathetic. Children's opinion, very scary. So unless you're under the age of 5 years old, you probably won't think this is a scary movie, but I don't think it's even supposed to be. And that's why I give scariness a solid 4 out of 10. A couple other of the good parts that stuck out to me in the movie are when he goes into the muscle builder machine and you kind of expect him to come out looking like Darth Vader, when he jumps down from a 10-foot building and accidentally slaughters 2 innocent civilians, and after his plans are foiled and he cries out, "Okay, Hitler and your Nazis!" Oh wait, that was Captain Mexico. Alright, so some of those things didn't really happen, but you'll actually just have to see the movie to see which ones did. So I have a lot of thoughts about the movie, but this is what I thought exactly right after I got out of the movie.
Okay, so I just got out of the movie right now, and I am just a little bit frustrated because there was just a couple children in there that kept talking and crying and just being freaking obnoxious when they shouldn't have been, when I was trying to watch a perfectly okay movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time.
Okay, so overall, the movie was decent, and I give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so it's safe to say that you could probably wait and see this movie when it comes out in bargain theaters, but it was worth my time, and maybe it would be for you. So, if you've already seen this movie, go ahead and tell me what you think of it down in the comment section. And if you really like the movie, go ahead and put a thumbs up on this video, and if you didn't like the movie, put a thumbs down on this video. Tune in next week to my review of Cowboys and Aliens on Friday, and the Smurfs on Saturday. Okay, so now it's time for you to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other vids. Yeah!